Okay, perfect. All right, share my screen. We're ready to go, guys. Okay, so welcome to another marathon. We're doing ad posting. Just bring this up there for next week. We did a training today, and I started creating a page, which is /20. Make sure you have that page, and if you're watching this on the replay, get that page done. This is a big part of our Savings Global Highway. I'm going to let you guys know, like, we started building pages and content on here to push out, and it's all under the headlines and ads training. And everybody should have access to this. If you don't, get with your instructor. In our training, we give you access to this. And this has all sorts of places where we do ads and we create things. Now, in this process, we also create templates. And some people want to know the best way to track it. We have templates in here. And I just go get any of these templates. Let's see if I got them all over. So there's this right here, there's a copy of a template. And this is US Net Ads. It's under shopping. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this one in particular. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna make a copy. And it's gonna be Saving Highway Global there, right? And I'm gonna put this in a different folder. So you guys are welcome to make a copy of this template and use it. That's the whole point, right? And we're going to select that right there, make a copy. And you'll notice we got network and we got BizOp. We're going to be placing ads in both of those, and then we'll work on the more. But I already got the template we'll go back and forth to. That's there. That's the copy. I can close that. But this is why it's there, right? So we start with this. And I'll go here. This has a theme, BizOp, and actually this is going to be SHG as a theme. All right, and so I'm already ready because I'm gonna start posting ads here. Now, I also need to make ad copy and some other things, so I'll do that. Here's ad headlines. Ad headlines in the copy, it's all there, but I'm gonna go into Savings Highway Global. And I'm doing this where you guys have access to this, right? If you don't have access, get with your instructor. So I'm going to do a new page, new doc. I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay. I made some really crazy. We've had a great day, but I made some crazy statements today that was going to make you guys drop your jaw. We're gonna have some fun learning something, and I'm going to be covering some things. What I'm going to show you today, it technically could be somewhat dangerous. So we got to make sure we cover why we don't do things a certain way, why we do things another way, and so forth. All right, so here's our content for the ad placement. And I like to list them by number 1. Number 2, and so on. And how many do we need? Well, let's go look how many we have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the BizOp side, okay? And so I'm going to go headlines, and I'm going to go shopping. I want to keep them 1 sheet. That's fine. And BizOp. BizOp, we only need 6. Shopping, on the other hand, The shopping has 18 or something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 19, I guess. It's got 19. So 19. And you guys, this is a different way than I did it last time. There's really, I mean, it's whatever works. This is what I'm doing now so that I don't lose my place. Because when there's so many of them, I lost my place a little bit, right? Especially as it got really late and I was just pounding out. So now I'm just going to organize it a little bit more. And this becomes something we can copy and use it for a template for someone else. So 19. Okay, so we need 19 different headlines for placement for shopping, and then we need 6 for ad placement. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go here for content. Okay, I mean, and this is and this is good because I can use this for other ones. I'm going to come here, 15. Okay. And so this is going to be accountable. This is where we're going to put the ads in there to relaunch them and all that fun stuff. I'm going to put the date on here. So this is ad posting, and I am going to put today's date. The theme is SHG. Perfect for both. And then we're going to get some stuff done. So now it's going to be, we got these pages are built. We got stuff for Disney. We got stuff for the insurance, savings, and the shopping. And this is like, cool. So I have different things we can do, different directions, and I can make it all the above. We can have a lot of fun with it. I also got like smartphone into cash and things like that. The one thing that I'm missing is some images that I want to use. And so I'm going to move this over here. So I want to go to our image place. Remember, we have a server license. We put this up on there. So if you guys have access to them, we paid for the copyright. But I want to come here and I want pictures of, let's see, I'll just type savings and just see what it shows. A lot of great pictures. All right, I'm gonna save this after it downloads it. All right. I have some other ones that we have. I just want, we have, we're placing ads. It's good to put an image in there. So, I'm liking all these, by the way, so I'm stack these up. These are great. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I'm good on this part. Let's go for might need some more of these. So let's see what they have for make money. I'm just gonna get some more of these to put in there. Oh, that's cool. I might move this to a different section, but size it. That could come in really handy. This doesn't, some of it doesn't. That's interesting. Interesting. Ought to say that. Okay. These are actually very fitting for what we do, so it's kind of fun. So it's good. Who knew? As I say, I check back, there's new stuff all the time. Okay. And okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna grab a brain. I'm gonna grab a couple of them. One sec. All right. Lemon drop. Mm. All right. This is a program you guys might have been heard about. It's called Chat GPT. I have a paid account. Let's see if it brings up my stuff. The reason I'm bringing this up, so I'm going to be very clear. Do not use this to write your blog pages. You can use it to get an idea, but if you literally use this, you're going to get blocked with Google. They've got ways to detect it. It's not worth the game, but you can get a starting point for this. However, this Chat GPT service, I'm on the Plus service. It costs something per month, but this is great for writing headlines. So I'm just going to do this cold. I unpracticed. How many do I need? Hold on. 19 shopping. Okay, I think it took 5 seconds, maybe 4. There's 19 right there. And this is taking artificial intelligence a whole different level. This is why I like this program. So I wanted to show you guys this stuff. If that didn't drop your jaw, I'm not sure it will, but I'm gonna get more. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go here, shopping, right? And I can make up 19 on my own. There's 19. And let's do, I need 6 for BizOp. Okay, let's see. Now, based on the question you asked and how you form it, that's the thing. They're there. So I'm going to copy those because obviously we have the Coles ones we made, that page we made now. Now you're with me, right?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you believe this?
No, I've looked at that chat thing, but I've never really gotten into it. But this is amazing.
This is, and remember, we're not going to use this to build content per se, but we're going to use it for advertising, right? Wait till I get the rest. This is something I've been playing with. It scares me, but it doesn't replace us. It just gives us better tools. And that's the thing, is realize that. So what else do we have on our sheet? I'm just going to kick these out so we have them. Like, this is, guys, amazing, right? Okay, what did we do? We did the arts. I did that. Auto insurance. Okay. Okay, I'm probably going to say that differently.
This is amazing. It would take me an hour to think of 19 headlines.
Well, I'm trying to find ways to automate stuff. I mean, this makes me look slow. Right? Like, but you know, it's a muscle group. I'm not going to stop coming up with my own. It's just, I can come up with more and more of these things to add them to our template, right? And that's what this is really good for. And it's taking into account things that should work, the action words, everything else. Now I might modify it, do different things, but I'm going to come up with different ones so I can place the ads. And I'm going to come here and see, right? It's crazy. We're in the age of artificial intelligence where, I mean, if I showed you all the stuff that's in here, I mean, chat, it's knowing how to use it and what questions to ask more than anything. Let's see. Veronica, I told you I'd drop your jaw today. And yeah, of course, see, you guys, wait till I show you some more stuff. Remember, I told you, but do not don't jeopardize your Google with it. Use it to get starting points, maybe reword some stuff. And we're going to be playing in this. But remember, I told you guys in the training earlier today, I'm going to drop your jaw. I'm not kidding. Watch. I got some more. Let's see. And I'm trying something, you guys, I'm doing this on the, like, no rehearse, just doing on here. So I want to go to, where's my savings? This one. I didn't do the full domain, so. I'll try that again. How about this, Nell?
Wow.
I'm this. So I was testing this out and I was going to roll this out on another like thing, but they kept shutting off the service, bringing it back on. Here's the thing is we can all share these, right? We can all share these. But I'm going to come here and see ad placement. There's one. No, watch this. I'm going to take this. How about that, Nell?
Oh, that's amazing.
I think you've surprised people again, Rory. Today's full of nuggets. Holy moly.
Today's been insane, right?
Gosh, anybody that says they don't know how to write an ad or don't know how to do ad posting, they got no excuse now.
Yeah, that's kind of out the window, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing about it is I'm just going to keep creating these. I'll just keep creating these, right? And I can get even more creative on how I do things. So I asked for like 25.
Kathy Bentley said her weakest link, her business just went on steroids.
Yep. Okay, and it stopped. So, I'm just going to just keep adding these to that list. Okay, I'll come here.
You know, on that list, the leadership board for SHG, I see people on there from other marketing programs that I was in before I joined RRR247.
Okay. Small world, right? I mean, there's things that are out there, but I mean, like, you'll notice we'll dominate the leaderboard. It's like we have leads for days. We have something that nobody has. And we just find the right programs to market and we're off to the races.
But the people that are on there are not in the program that I was in with them before. They've all quit that program. I knew they quit because I was
see what you're
getting,
saying.
yeah, they were trying to get me to come over to the new program they were in. Well, now I know what the new program is.
Oh,
They joined SHG.
And I want to regenerate the response again. That's funny, Nell.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw those names, I thought, man, small world.
Yeah. Well, you know, and they had their stuff before, and it's just gotten better and better. And you know, hats off to them for sticking through it. We just, you know, doing the thing. All right, let's see what else we got. So there's tons of like different contents we can use, right? I just got knocked off a bunch of ad. This is ad content. And obviously we got to say, you know, direct them to our site, do all that stuff too, right? We got that done. So that's on that. Let's see, I got the headlines for making money. I got plenty. I mean, I just right there knocked that out. Now, same thing, right? Let's just have some fun. You see how much you guys, the thing about it is because of the practice I've had doing this before, I know what to ask. You still can't replace experience, is my point.
Right.
So I got that for SHG, and I want to go to, let's see. I'll do PBS business. Where we at? You'll have a PBS page, right? So Actually, I'm gonna put those down here. Hold on. We only need 6, but I'm gonna do 10. And then I'm gonna do copy. Okay, and that's for the shopping category, right? Copy. Oh, there we go with those. Okay. Add content for shopping for PBS. All right. Let's see. Just by changing my wording, look what I got.
Mhm.
So it's the questions you asked are obviously important, but I mean, and you can get lost in
Jenny.
I'm going to be a little more specific. I'm typing really fast, I know.
Yes, you are. I can hardly keep up.
So the thing about it is, I mean, a lot of times it's not perfect, but it gives you a base to play with, right?
Right.
So it gives you a basis to play with, is it? And so now we have something to go on. It's here. I got it in different colors. I mean, I can keep adding more and more stuff. I don't know what these images are. I probably copied and pasted something that didn't need to be copied and pasted. Okay, no big. All right, so I can have a lot of fun with this. Guys, it's pretty amazing. Like and I mean, wait till I show you how to do the page building with this. There's a way to do it. You just got to use this as a preliminary thing to get the idea and the concept, and you got to modify it. You've got to make it more original than what it gives you. Period. All right, so somebody popped up something in the chat. I'm going to look at it really quick. Yeah, Jenny, this is a crazy rabbit hole, and you guys, if you saw what some of us have been doing with this artificial intelligence thing, I mean, it literally writes code. They say it doesn't, but it does. Okay. So Melissa, you sent me something. So watch what I'm going to do. Okay.
Okay. That was something I got from a student who was playing around.
It's all about questions you ask. So if you have a program mindset and you understand logic, as far as like code logic, I should say, not logical communication, but code logic as a communication, then this gets easier, right? So let me go back to what I was doing. Article on Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm saying it a little bit differently. Okay. You have to look at this. Are you watching this, Melissa?
Yeah, I sure am.
By phrasing the questions right, this is the shit you get.
Holy moly.
So taking this and rewriting it is the way to go. And because this is a technical thing, it's a brand new thing, plagiarism is not going to be a problem. That's why it's, but you got to take it and rewrite it. Like you can't just put this up verbatim, you got to rewrite it.
Yeah, so I was going to say, like, if you put like that in there and you got all this information, could you use it like for your research to write a page without using, like, obviously not copying and pasting it?
No, you can totally use this to build a page, right? So like, I'll take this and I'll show you guys an example. Now, today is supposed to be ad posting. Susan Bates, this is not a long ad. Well, everything's a long ad. This, Kim, you get this at chat.openai.com and you can get an account. They have a free version. I don't know if they have free versions anymore. But the thing about it is we're all writing stuff and contributing because you do what I do to get what I get. I'll be utilizing some of this stuff and teach you guys how to use it more too. I did ask for a 1,200 word article, Rory. I did. I'm guilty. You got to be very specific with it. If you understand logic and you've got to direct it what to do. You've got to be very specific. I need to back this up too. So like, I'll do a new page. Yeah, thanks, Lori. Yeah, and Susan, I'll tell you, like, this is like an offer page. I'm actually doing this for an offer page and kind of jumping around a little bit, just showing you guys this new technology. So I'm going to come here, and granted, I have Google AdSense already. I'm not too worried about this, and this is because of it's so concise. So I'm just going to put that's an article title, right? And then I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to tell you, if you don't have Google AdSense, you want to start playing with this, don't get mad at me when something blows up. Get Google AdSense first before you start playing with anything. And then when you play with things, be smart, right? Like, yeah, I'm going to use that as a slug. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to the top. All right, make that my opening sentence or whatever as well. Okay. And now I have an article, right? And I'll go ahead and hit publish. I'll publish so it's out there. Like you guys, the new version is pulling stuff from content that's already out there. That's why you got to be really careful for plagiarism and everything else, because it's pulling this information from somewhere, right? And the first time we put it out there and get it going, great. I need to modify this and make it more mine than what it gives you. You can't just do this, right? And these long pauses like this comes from someone else's writing. I got to fix that. So you got to really rewrite the whole thing. So it's like taking something of mine and rewriting it. Same thing. If you pull it from there, it gives you something to start with to modify. So what this changes is you don't need to create anything from scratch anymore. You can have Chat GPT or any of these other programs do it, and then you got to rewrite it and modify it. So when you're learning to modify things or put your own story in it, that's where this becomes unique. That's what we have to do with it. We have to modify it. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. Is this not insane?
It's crazy.
All right, let's just talk about what's just happened here. As I just showed you guys really quick, I mean, we're making light work of what was a heavy burden. All these heavy things that we've been practicing and proving out technology is coming to make them easier and easier and easier and quicker. We just have to learn the skill sets to do it. Right? No matter how much they develop this AI, I mean, for it to go out there and do the reaches, do the posts, modify stuff, those days aren't here. And when those days get here, don't you want to be on the front of it where we are, where we're building stuff? We have the platforms, we have the measurements. I mean, that's why this is pretty amazing, right? Yeah, you guys can run your plagiarism checkers. You can do all that stuff on here. I'm just going to tell you, for my skill sets that I'm trying to teach you guys, is I'm going to go reword it my own way, add my own story to it on anything like that, right? But this is more of how to make an advertorial as an article that's a third-party endorsement, and you want to add a story to it. Story sell, facts tell. This is facts, it's telling. We need to sell. That's what we need a story for. So when you merge the story into it, it helps modify it as well, and then that's great. Yeah, writer's block is, I mean, this will get you through any of that writer's block stuff. Yeah, the chat GPT, just so you know, that's out there, Karen. I can also tell you that I've seen my buddies get past that. It doesn't detect everything. He who asks the questions to chat is where the intelligence parts come in. The more logical you ask for different things, it's going to bypass those checkers. Guys, we're in a crazy new world. We're in a new realm. And I always adapt and learn it and see what I can take from it and go with it. But common sense says modify it from what you get. But even that writes things faster than me, and I just got to go modify it. Sometimes that's the quickest thing. I can detour in a different direction, add my opinion into it. And the more I do that, and the more I hold true to that, it's going to work. If I'm lazy, I'm going to get what I get, which is probably not what I want. Okay. Bill, is this crazy or what?
Absolutely.
Del Gardner, what do you think? I'm going to ask you to unmute. So now I'm going to go back here and teach you guys more stuff on this chat. This whole program for blogging, it's going to bring a lot more, like we advertise that, we're going to get a lot of lazy people that want to do things. There's nothing that's going to replace quality, right? Yeah. Del, what do you think? Del Gardner.
I think this is awesome, Rory. This is, I mean, just amazing just to see that, populate like it did. It was just incredible.
Yeah, well, we're not done tonight because that's what we're doing ad content. Like, I'm going to create so many different ads, and we just got to copy and paste those ads, right? Mm-hmm. So it gets a little bit more like this. We're just scratching the surface, right? And you guys all have access to this. The thing about it is when we're placing ads and all the places we post ads, we can put it. We want something that catches people's attention. That's what this is doing. You don't need to be a copy artist. You just have to know how to ask the right question. And we're creating a million options. The more options I put in there, the more we all can use the same ones and spread it out, right? Oh yeah, Karen, I add typos anyway. That's a really good point. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's see. And we don't all need to go sign up for the service and get going. That's not what I'm saying for either. It's, if you get a free one, I just want you guys to see the technology where it's going. I'm going to add a bunch for the direction that we're going to post, right? All right, so let's see. All right. Now this is live, so I need to fix it. I'm going back to this article, and I definitely could, write on it. So where it says BioSense bans, I'm going to highlight this, and it's got an article on here. So I'm going to show you what I mean by editing. What does edit mean? I'm rewording the entire process, adding more things to it, making it so unique that I can claim ownership of it, right? Now, some of these things are just the facts, right? It's called BioSense bans. All right. I could always say instead of BioSense bans, I could change it to something else, but I put that in there so that it would go online and pull details, which it did, right? It did all that. So I'm adding opinions, some other stuff to it. So I'm going to take this, make that a heading 3. Right now, you guys, I saved so much time making the ad headlines and whatever else. This challenge came up on this. I wanted to show you how to do it. Like, it's scary to me in a good way how having a little bit of knowledge on what to say can help compose things like this and put the content out there, right? I'm going to come down here and just put like, and I'm going to literally send them bold, hyperlink. I'm literally going to send them to my Hilo page, in persona and Hilo page. And I'm going to highlight every keyword I want to and go to my Hilo page. I'm not done writing. I'll get there in a second. Right, I'm adding some of my, I'm bouncing around like I do. I'll come back to that. And I'm literally gonna make that bold as a headline. Okay, and I gotta come back to, I'm gonna do this and go up. I bounce around sometimes when I'm doing my writing because I just have a style. And I don't always go top to bottom when I'm rewriting something because I want to really morph the direction. And I find that if I do that, I kind of do that by natural tendencies for me. Yeah, Susan, the free version is going to be great for doing the headlines and stuff, or we just do these on marathons and I just help create a ton of them for us. We're going the same direction. We don't need to have that much uniqueness on it. We just got to get the work done. The pages need to be unique. The effort to get out there and post ads, we can all be following the same direction for sure. It's totally fine. I don't want you guys having too much overhead and expenses. When you're making thousands a week, then add more, right? Get the basics going, get going. Participate in the stuff we have. We have so many ways to make money. I actually can't remember what this costs you guys. When I'm testing new things out, I got so much income coming in. I want to diversify it out. That's what I need to get everybody here to do, right? Yeah, and the free version frustrated me because I could never get it to work. I log on and say it was too busy, and I've been on a waiting list. And as soon as I was one of the first ones to pay for this, you guys, I'm constantly developing or playing with or contributing in the community and new things. That's to me, that's my responsibility here, is to keep us relevant, right? And it works for me, it works for you guys. We just go focus on this so we get something better or more different. I want to center this. I need a picture of the bands. I'm gonna go get one of those and put it on here. I'm just rewording this. You guys are watching me do it, right? Now I'm gonna have some fun and throw some stuff in here.
Rory, we have a little off-topic question, wondering if Wednesday nights would be a good night to invite teachers to the call.
Absolutely 100%.
Okay,
That was the whole idea. Teachers, anybody's gonna be marketing it, that's exactly what it is.
okay, cool. That's what we were thinking, but okay.
Okay, you see I just reworded that whole thing? Well, this whole part, I'm down to here now. It's a long sentence. All right, so that part's done up to here, so to there, and so I'm gonna come back up here to this part. So I've modified this. I need to hyperlink some stuff. Helo. Helo. Okay, I've done that. Now we're here. Helo. Helo. So you guys, again, great idea. I got all this by putting the right questions in there, but I definitely have to modify it and make it my own.
Rory, they're asking why you're not having it open in a new tab.
Because it's internal. I'm going from the article to my other page. I'm going from Rory 3 to Rory 3.
Gotcha. Now we know.
Yeah. And things help me do that, right? Lori, are you having fun?
I am having a ton of fun. Are you having fun?
Oh, you know I am.
You know we always have fun when we sit here with you.
Yeah, I got some more things to show you guys. Let's see how we get there. It's been a good day, right?
It has been.
Today has been an incredible day.
Yes, it has. I can't wait for what else you've got to show us.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. More surprises after everything today so far.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. I mean, I get exhausted with the goodness, and that's the best part, right? Is we have so much here. No.
It is, I'm honestly getting a migraine. Like, it's been so exciting.
Yeah,
That's
me
so
too.
funny that you say that, Melissa. I just got up and took something from my head.
Yeah, you guys, I realize that's a lot to take in. I mean, imagine being me holding this back until I can release it in the right time, and then knowing what it's going to mean and so forth. This is I'm creating a page that like I almost want anybody else to give me another challenge. I mean, this is I gotta modify this content in between here and here, and I'm done. But this one article right here, this could get me hundreds of thousands of visitors a year, a month, a day, a week. It could.
Well, I'll give you a challenge. I don't know if it's something you'll want to do, but because we do already have a good bit of content on it, but I'd be curious to see what it does with Tune.
Oh, I actually played with that already.
Oh,
It's
you
pretty cool.
stinker.
Yes, I'll show you. It keeps a record of the stuff.
Did it write anything good?
Oh yeah, and I'll ask some more questions here in a second. And actually, I need to revisit it because I did it on the version that wasn't connected to the web. All right, hold on. I'm going through beverages. Hold on.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to share this with everybody. You can thank me later. Because guess what? I got a headache too.
Gosh, BC powders. I love you, Niall.
BC powder and
A Dr. Pepper.
What is
Attaboy.
powder?
A BC powder.
BC powder and a half a can of Dr. Pepper. Your headache will be gone in 3 to 5 minutes.
That's right. And you can tank that powder right into your mouth if you had to.
Oh, I always do. That's the only way to do it.
We're
'Cause I'm not
showing
drinking.
Melissa. We're showing Melissa our age, Niall.
I'm not drinking that whole can of Dr. Pepper, so I don't dump it in the pepper. I just put it in my mouth.
What is that though? It's medicine?
It's like aspirin.
Huh.
It's a buffered antidote, if that's what you want to call it.
With the ingredients in Dr. Pepper along with the carbonation, make that act really, really fast.
Yep. You can do the same thing if you can't find BC powders. You can do the same thing with Excedrin migraine, just so you know.
Oh, that's usually what I go for is Excedrin migraine.
I don't know why. I have a bottle of that in there. I don't know why, Lori, but the BC powder.
You're just in the habit of just pouring stuff into your mouth.
I think it's because our bodies are used to it. It knows what it has when it has it.
My one of my mentors, who I love very dearly, shared that with me when I tried everything one day and couldn't get rid of a headache. And I said, whatever, I'll try anything. I didn't believe it. So whatever, though, I'll try anything. I got to have it. So
Yeah,
I tried it, and 3 minutes later, the headache was gone. And I went,
And I bet
"Oh,
you never are without it, right?
nope, there's always, I got a 12 pack of these little baby Dr. Peppers in there
Yep.
and a big box of BC powders.
Amen. Amen. I'm with you now.
Yeah, nothing like it. I thought that was a good time to interrupt. Oh, he's back. Sorry, Roy.
No, you're good.
I didn't know you were back then. Seeing your cursor start dancing across the screen again.
He's being sneaky.
It's fabulous, by the way. I had to go run some errands and get my hair fixed. So that's why I'm coming back late. And there's 172 people on for this marathon.
Oh, I know, it's awesome. And you guys, I want to tell you something. The buzz is growing. We got something so real. We just get out there. We're going to have a lot more people on these, and we're going to be able to help a lot more people with what we're doing. It's come together, right? And it's removing the friction point after friction point after friction point. I mean, you guys, not once did we ever thought about stopping it. It's always about perfection and striving for perfection, right? How do we make it less friction? How do we get movement going? The easier we make it, more people can do it. I'm adding extra adjectives. The fashionable and easy to wear. I want to take wearable off. Simple sit up. Furthermore,
No technical knowledge or experience. That's why I ordered it.
you're funny.
I think the band is easier than the watch.
I love my band. I think
I do
it's,
too.
yeah. Okay, so I like the way that is. I've modified literally 95% of that. I can claim that as mine, and that's the point. You got to do that point. So, right, your heartbeat can mine cryptocurrency. So this is an article page, and and this goes to the other page, and I'm going to take this out there, and I am going to post this out there. So now that I made this page, I'm going to create another template. So I got one here for SHG. I'm going to make a copy. And I'm going to make it for BioSense. And I'm going to put in the folder. I'm going to do a new folder.
Oh, Rory, one of the things I had to do is help Dale put 2 people in Savings Highway and place them.
That's freaking awesome, right?
Right?
Yeah. Okay, so there's that one. And then we did one for PBS, right? So I'm going to save this, make a copy. And we're going to do a lot of posting in the US ad network with multiple things today. You guys, this is all setup work, right? This is all setup work we're doing on this part 1. And you guys just saw a bunch of things that we get to do with the chat program. And I'm just showing you guys, like, we're going to just expand on things. I didn't have that chat pro. That's brand new, by the way. That's a new program. I'm playing with it for months, but the problematics of it. And I'm very cautious on the processes we do for PBS because I don't want to lose any relationship with Google. Google pays out really good income and it's helped a lot of people. So we got to be very cautious of our partnerships, tread lightly on bots, automation, because they're going to constantly look to protect the fraud that happens from those. That's the thing is, as great as that is, it also creates a lot of problems. Just be true to ourselves and I'll be good, right? Integrity is everything. All right, so this one is PBS. Our PBS pages. PBS. And there's PBS Business. Okay, I've got 3 templates set up for for tracking on US Net ads for this. And obviously we have the locations, but these are ready for the BizOp and the shopping. We're going to post 3 different types of ads on those. We're going to be back and forth and load it up. It'll be a great day to repost ads and so on. Okay, so let me and then I got to go back to the article. Someone, thank you for that. I need to put an image on here. I need to make this green. Is what I need to do. So I think I have an image of the BioSense bands. Let's go see if I put it in the right place. I know I put them in another location, so I'll go to helohealth.com and grab my image, right? And I'll accept the cookies. Four-pack bundle. And here. Oops. I'm going to paste it. Okay. Now we're going to make this the whole keyword. Copy, click on this again, click on this, put that as a keyword. And we're going to go to 25%. Perfect. I'm going to put it on the right side. And we're going to hyperlink it to Helo, our internal page. And I want to take it up here. And let's check out what I'm doing wrong, right? So Helo, key phrase density. Oh, your heartbeat, that's the, okay, so I got to put this in there a few more times. Let's do that right now. So I'm going to highlight this. Bold, and I'm going to go to the biohacking page.
Rory, when you're writing a page like this, how do you decide what's going to go on your menu and what's not going to go on your menu?
Great question. So I already have biohacking on the menu for people to go through. This is an article page. I'm probably not going to put it on my menu. I'm going to use this to run ads out. It's not going to be on the menu. It's going to be an ad page that people see, and then they're going to see the rest of it around it. This is something that's great by itself, but this is something I really need to post out. This is something that people will hopefully find by keywords, and then they see all the other stuff that we have to offer. Because it's more of an advertorial style, I don't really want this in a drop down. That's basically how I decide.
Awesome.
There's almost, I mean, it's not there's right or wrong, but
Well, I just know that you are organized enough that there must be a criteria in your thinking of what goes on the menu and what stays off the menu.
I want to have it just guided there, but most of my pages aren't in the index, aren't indexed in the category pages. They're articles that are created to bring in traffic. That's why we're focused on these marathons so you can see them and then teach it. We don't want to put everything on there and clutter it up. We want to make it easy for them to get to. And everything I'm talking about here is there, right? It's there in other pages. This is a specific article to hopefully track the right type of people to then send them to the bands, get awareness, purchases, and so on. All right, I just got something green. SEO, readability, sentence length, shocker. Those sentences are long, and those are from the chat program, by the way. So I need to break those down. It's that simple. Passive voice, I don't even try. Like that's just ridiculous. Okay. So I got to work on a couple more. I got to get down to 25%. So I'll come up here and just shorten some more down. There we go. I'm green. Now I'm going to tell you, this is a really good angle on it. I like it a lot. So let's see. There's that. All right. So I'm going to take this page and let's see. We did the BioSense page. So this is the page will be marketing update. Now I do need to create ad pages for that. So let's do that. We're doing setup on this first version anyway. So I'm going to come here. I need to go to what folder? Let's see. In Persona and Hilo. New Google Docs. Create share. New Google Docs, create and share. File sense. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. All right, now I got those ready. I'm gonna come back to those in a second. Hope you guys are paying attention. We're gonna have some more fun. Now I'm gonna go to headlines, and this is for tune. Do I have a tune folder? So we have a Velveeta tune. Just update that title. Do we have a Velveeta? I don't see a Velveeta, right? So I'm going to do a new one, new folder. Tune. And then this is again focusing on these same areas. I'll just keep doing it. But then I need to make a copy of this, right? Yeah, let's do a copy. I put this in the wrong place, so I'm going to fix it. I don't want to be looking for it. So tune, these go under tune. There we go. Move. Okay. So there's all the ads we're doing. That's four ads. All right. So I got the challenge from Rory, and I'm gonna have fun with it. Okay, Rory.
Yeah, I'm eager to see what it says.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun with it, right?
Yes.
All right, so I need to go here. I need to do Rory 3 backup. And this is uncategorized pages. I'm gonna go new. Oops. New Google Doc, create and share. I'm going to do 2 of them here. New Google Doc, create and share. And I'm going to go to my page, code editor, copy, meta, slug, backups everything. All right, apparently, and I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was great from a lot of people. But Sean, if you're out there, Sean, Sean Flaming, one of our MSIs, did a training on how to back up, and it happens. I mean, something happens, it gets corruptions. That's your saving grace for all the work you're doing. I back up everything. I don't want to redo it. There we go. Okay, and then you guys just watched me do it, and now I'm just going to go to the keyword editor on the top. I'm in keyword editor right here. Code editor. I'm going to come here and Control A, Control C to copy it, and I'm going to paste it right there. And now it's saved up. If something ever happens, I got a copy of it right here. Now that I have that, I can close that down. And I saved it. And I come here, exit code editor, and I'm going to, grab this page, and I'll go ahead and preview this page. Actually, I'm going to update for kicks. I'm going to preview the page, and I'm going to grab that link right there, copy that, and that's in the BioSense. There we go. Oops. Okay. There I am messing things up. I'm just going to add this to, just so I have the link. Make sure it's there. Okay, that page is done. So here's that page. There it is there. I'm going to close that out. I mean, that guys, it's already got ads on there. It's all set up. Perfect. And your heartbeat can mine cryptocurrency. And I can take that and I can share it. I'm going to go to Facebook real quick. I'm going to my page. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and post that out there, document it there. That's great. Waiting for it to post. All right, and in this part 1, we're going to do one more thing. So let's go do that right now. So I'm closing that out. I can close out that now. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go back to my main page. I'm going to hit new page. Now that page I just created, We're going to advertise it out, but it's not going to be in my drop down, right, Lori? So we're going to do one on EMF protection, right? Specifically, should we focus on two? Lori, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I just think it's odd that, I mean, yes, you've given us a lot of information and ways to go with it, but I still feel like the public doesn't really have a lot of information on what EMF and the tune have, you know, as a whole. Yes, there you go.
How's that?
Awesome.
Okay, so long, again, very long. It's a headline. I'm not doing this to be indexed. I'm doing this as a headline. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to make that the key phrase. I'm going to make it that. I'm going to make it the slug. And this, we don't do this for like offer pages in general. We want short, but this is a article page we're gonna post out there. We're gonna throw this out there to get some traffic. We're gonna post to it. We're just gonna use it as a, call it a fishing net. Okay.
I was just gonna say you're fishing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so that's gonna be my meta description. I'm gonna copy that. I'm also gonna put it here. And I just realized something. Did I not back up that page? I didn't. Hold on.
You didn't?
No. I didn't. Oh, don't you worry. I'm going to.
I could have swore we just watched you back it up.
Yeah, I didn't. I backed up the other page. Oh, maybe I did. Okay, hold on a second. It was in
I thought you did.
It's right here, heartbeat right here. Okay.
Oh, see, I thought I was going crazy. I was like, I'm
no,
pretty sure you backed that page up.
But I know what I was thinking is I didn't do the keyword. I forgot to finish it.
Okay.
So that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to put the keyword in there. I knew I left off something. You guys, this would have woke me up at 2 in the morning. My brain would have said you forgot something on the backup page, and I would have gone nuts. That's how it is. Okay, so that's done. I can close this. And now I can go out to this page here, and it's going to be this. So I can go to code editor. I'm just going to grab the title. I grab it from the code editor, so otherwise it makes it really big and it's obnoxious, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go back to here, come down here. I'm going to grab the meta. My brain's actually thinking of something else that's going to be here, so I do that. This is also the keyword. And not only is that the key, and I'm going to hit publish, and that's going to give me my long slug. And I'll come back to here, and we'll go back to writing. So there's my slug. Okay, that's ready for backup. We're going to go over here and grounding, and I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come here. We're going down here for what to write. So look at this EMF protection necklace. Is the style I was working on stuff.
Oh yeah, you were already doing that, weren't you?
Yeah, this keeps a track of your stuff and the latest stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, I played with it. So here we go. Write an article of 1,200 words to 1,500 words about okay, now I'm going to highlight this in case I need it again. I'm going to hit enter and let's see what it does.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy, right?
So crazy.
Uh,
It doesn't even hesitate.
no, it's almost maddening, right? Like, okay, so
I'm impressed. I'm like really impressed. And
So
it
now I'm
goes
gonna grab
faster
that.
than you.
I know. It gives me something to strive for, I tell you that. Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, I've never seen anybody or anything go faster than you. So
Yep, give it to a robotic process, right? Okay.
Aaron said not even Sheila can create pages that fast.
I know, right? Yeah, no, but remember, you can't just trust this. You've got to modify it. You have to.
Which is what we all tell them with your pages too. Absolutely have to always modify it, even if you're using a template.
Yes, just treat it exactly. That's so true. Okay, I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go to Dropbox. We're just getting things set up for the fun today. And we threw in some extra stuff today.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm having a good time already. I can't wait to see what else you got up your sleeve.
Well, wait till like next week. I gotta even show you some more stuff. Okay. So we're there. It's a long keyword. But again, remember, this is an article keyword. We're not putting this in the normal process of things. So I'm going to click on this. Oops. All right, hold on one sec. All right, so somewhere let's see. I'm going to update. All right. I lost my edit for the image.
I'm so happy to see that this happens to you as well.
It's like it's in its normal place, right? And then I can't.
Sometimes you got to hit the 3 dots and then the checkbox, and it'll pop back up.
Yeah, this is like it's outside of my normal. Like normally I don't have this. Like I've had other people. I know I did something to fix it.
I think they just like to keep us on our toes.
It's something, right? Okay, well, I don't like it. So I'm going to try something else. plus image upload. Oh my gosh, it's right here. All right, so this is going to go to the tune page, and I need to get that tune page. So let's see, tune. I'm going to click on this, copy link address, come back here.
I kind of love what that came up with for information wise, how it's worded.
Yeah, it's not let me put this change. This is the new look. It goes there on the right, and it goes there, and somehow I turned it on and off. I can't remember.
I don't know, but it's weird to have it over on the left, isn't it?
Yeah. Show more. Hide more settings, show more settings. It's right there. You can turn it on and off. I must have done something. Okay.
I'll have to make note of that because it happens to me a bit.
Well, it's driving, you know, it drives me crazy. So it's right there. I'm gonna click on this. Show more settings. I just lost it again.
We must drag our mouse over it by accident or something.
I don't know what I'm doing, right? Like, all I know is I want that in there, and I want to change the size of this to 50%, 75%. We'll go 75%. I'm going to update to save this. Like, let's get this saved. Control F. I want to replace. See, Control R. No, that's not it. Okay. And I need to rewrite this. And so you guys are seeing me. I'm writing another page, and then we're going to go post ads. So let me get this done. And then tune is going to be like, oh, I probably should get it. We're going to go bold. And I'm going to change it to the other account. And I'm gonna use tune resonant everywhere through.
I like the way that looks.
The tune resonant?
Yeah, I like it better than just the word tune.
Yeah, I like it too. Can't remember. I do some things and I just stick with them and go. And this gives me like a lot of like structure and I'm going to add to it, right? And so, and it's going to be another fun little article page.
I might have to grab this one as a template.
Perfect.
Usually I can usually
chat program took a long time to write this one.
yeah, but you know, usually I can write my own and do okay. But this one I might have to snag from you and then rewrite it from there.
Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to add some stuff to it. Just for kicks, I'm going to see what we're missing. Readability, passive voice. I'm not even going to try. Subheading, got it. Sentence length, got it. We got to shorten some sentences. I'll go ahead and do that to help me rewrite them. And sometimes just by correcting it, I'm going to rewrite. I just want to share like that. The one thing I've noticed with the chat program is, man, it gets wordy, really, really long-winded.
It's like cousins to you writing 30-word sentences, right?
Right. Yeah. In today's electronic filled
So in all fairness, we'll say that you've improved on that greatly.
Say it again.
I said, but we will say that you have improved on that greatly. A couple years ago, you used to be awful at running on for 3 sentences in one, and now now you break them up.
Yeah, well, I used to get away with it is what it was, and now I don't. So like if you're gonna hurt me, like I'm motivated too. And if you're gonna make it harder for me to do things or to make money because I'll change, I'll adapt. I'm not afraid.
Yeah. You really have gotten a lot better at that than what it used to be.
Yeah, thanks.
Not that I'm critiquing you, and I mean no offense, just to clarify.
it's a long sentence. Someone know how to, fix it, but I got to balance it out with shorter sentences and then fix the ones I can.
I almost feel like it leaves open directions for you to go in intentionally.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
For an automatic program like that, gosh, it's smart, isn't it?
crazy smart. I mean, I'm just looking for ways that we can adapt and grow with it. But yeah, it's pretty something.
Well, it's either that or you've just given us more of a creative mind the longer that we're here, and it
Well, I
just
hope
seems
that's the
that way.
case. I hope that's the case.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I just feel like there's so many directions you could go with, and I feel like it's like left you that option.
Well, that's practice makes progress, right? Like you're getting skills, and the more we do these marathons, and the more you adapt to how you understand my adaptation, and I share it forward, you start taking it in. Eventually, you're figuring out the patterns, and what used to seem scary and hard is now, like you said, it's like, oh, I can go anywhere. Yeah, the skill sets are teaching you that. It's practice. It's practice, Rory.
Well, then thank you for that. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
This isn't a bad article, right? It gave me a really good foundation. By the time I modify it, it'll be a great work of art. And I can put a story in here, right? So
this really is great. I've looked at this program and I've read articles about how kids have gotten their papers thrown out because they didn't modify the pages. They've just taken the easy way. They've used this program and turned the paper in. You're showing us how to use this program the right way. We're not going to be cheating. We're going to be modifying the page after we use it. So this is great training. I'm blown away by this, and I'm just really excited to use the program.
Me too. No, me too. And I could sit here for hours with this and watching him do this.
Oh, I know. I keep thinking, well, actually I keep writing down articles I
I've
want to
got
write.
tons. Yeah, I've got tons of notes too. Tons of
Yeah.
notes. And, this is why we tell our students to show up to the meetings. We're always, Rory, I don't know if you know this because you don't sit in on our meetings, but, we're forever saying, just like you do, repetition is the mother of all learning. And
Yeah.
you can't learn this if you're not sitting in here absorbing it because it's being repeated over and over again, right? You can't get that skill down if you're not present.
I think too, all the things you're going to learn from using these articles and having to rewrite them in your own words too. You're going to learn a lot at the same time about the product.
That's exactly correct. That's exactly correct.
This kind of passive learning is my very favorite, and that's why you will always see me here. Because
too.
I'm not a textbook kind of learner. I don't want to have to study things. I don't want to, and thank God that Rory gives us this opportunity, So I'll always show up, Rory. You tell us to be here, I'll show up.
I love that. That's all I say. You're showing up for your own thing, right? Like, I'm going to share with you guys, and you show up, I show up. That's it.
I don't know very many mentors that would sit and allow us to be with them for hours on end all the time. And again, I'm not saying that to like blow smoke anywhere or anything like that, but if he's going to be willing to do that, I'm going to be the one to be sitting here to take it. So
I was just going to say the same thing, Lori. Same thing.
I just know one thing. I'm going to be doing it anyway to put this out there. And if I can teach you guys, the more I teach you, the more I duplicate it out, right? We just get better by sharing. And I love doing this with you guys. Like it's really really something. And I just feel lucky I get to do it. But the best way to teach, we teach 3 ways, right? We talk about it. We always are talking. That's audible. And then visually, right? We have videos where we watch and go over it, and then live hands-on. This is live hands-on. Like, you guys get to watch it being done. We're doing the steps and the measurements. And today, in the chat GPT, that stuff's been out for a while, like a few months, a year. Some of us have been trying it, and how do you really learn something other than being part of it? And we get to experience it together. But now I am going to show people how to use things right. The difference with an entrepreneurial mind and being a creative entrepreneurial mind and just being a hack is I'm going to look at it and say, logically, if I do it with integrity, this is going to be great for the following direction. Other ways, like, I can cheat life by being quick and doing the dirty. That's never the answer. If it's quick and dirty, it's never the answer. And that's why the kids and the stuff is an issue. Like, if they used it to give a nudge ahead and to encourage their process, that's one thing. But to skip out of doing the work, they're not going to learn. And then they're going to suffer down the road, right? Like, the reason why I'm better at this is because I've been doing it the other ways, and I'm just using this to help speed up my process to get there. But then I go back and modify it and spend the time on it. I'm using it as a tool to save time and not to take away from my education. That's the difference.
It's just definitely my favorite way to learn, especially here. Your brain goes so quick, and it makes perfect sense to you all the time. And when you do these type of trainings and where we're all like right here while you're doing it, it makes our brain work a little bit faster. And I just think it sinks in so much better when we're here. So again, maybe it's good for you to do it and maybe you benefit from it. But, I think we benefit from this type of training so much more than people think that we do.
Well, I appreciate that perspective, but here's what I know. If the more I can teach this way, the better, because we got a lot of people can benefit from this, right? And there's always friction points. We talked about a lot of friction points today. And one of the biggest points with performance blogging is everybody thinks they have to be some creative writer. There's skills that can make you get the job done. And this is one of them. And we don't have to just, you just have to know how to use the right tools and be surrounded with them. That's really it. All right. I'm almost done modifying this page. I want to start posting ads, but this is a good challenge. And this is also a really good thing to put out there. More and more people are going this direction.
Well, thank you for doing it.
Look how long these sentences are. Oh my gosh, I got to fix this for sure.
Now you know how a new student used to look at it 2-3 years ago.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Cracks me up every time I think about it.
I'm a big believer it's good enough, and then as I listen to people and find out why they're not getting somewhere else, I make it better. What can I do to make it better, right? If I waited till it was like all down to perfection, I went around that. If I waited till it was all down to perfection, we never get going. And you can't get better unless you start out with suck, right? I talk about like I sucked at teaching this. I sucked at finding a way to duplicate what I did with others. And then I just kept doing it. And if I wasn't failing forward, I wouldn't have been able to practice makes, progress to make it better and better for the next person and the next person. If I would have stopped and said, oh, I gotta have it perfect before I go forward, it would have never, ever got to this point. And that's so powerful to understand. You don't have to start to be great. But to be great, you have to start.
I'm living proof of that. You don't have to be perfect to start.
But that's, and I've heard it from my mentors. I've heard it from several speakers over the years, and it's the truth, right? Everybody thinks they have everything ready to get going. You know what? We don't have all the answers. If I waited for the answers, I'm going to die first, and I don't want to die first. I want to make a lot of things happen in this world. So if I don't, there's that other really solid words of wisdom that Mark Hughes said, and it sunk in I think about it every day. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. And as you get going and you progress, eventually you're gonna get better vision and get clear. And I was talking to Tanya today, and I said, babe, we were adding all this stuff, and this is when I was talking to her, like, hey, are we ready to roll this part out with the leads? And I said, I'm feeling like things are like coming at me. I can see what the vision is, and things are slowing down, yet we're going faster. Like it's becoming clearer, yet we're going faster. Things are lined up right. And we wouldn't be there if I wasn't filling forward with everybody. Like if I didn't have the confidence that we're going to figure it out and just go forward, who knows where we would be? But I can't say I just know how I am and what I'm going to do. And I just lead with that. But man, we are so blessed right now.
I agree. And, I think that's something that you've given instructors as well. I think you've passed that on to us. And I think that is such a valuable lesson, is that it's okay for us to not have all the answers, and it's okay for us to make the mistakes. And 100%. I think if it wasn't for that, I don't know if we could teach in the way that we do.
See.
So once again, kudos to you, Rory.
Yeah, I'm going to make this a heading. I'm actually going to go to a heading 2. See these products here. So I talk about it, and it says, see these products here. I'm going to have that go to the biohacking page. Where's my...
Look at that. You're green.
Yeah, I'm going to fix one more thing, though. Yeah, well, no, this page is done. And that's good because and again, this is an article page. So I'm gonna post it out there in different things, but I'm not gonna make it as drop down, right? It's not a drop down. For me. I mean, you can do whatever you guys want. I don't see it as a drop down for that reason. And I have a lot of other protection pages and stuff that's there for quick hits on information. This is an article that I can post different places, bring stuff here, and then they see other stuff over here. Right? We're a content site. We're not an article site. That's it. You just have to know your identity is all. And so I'm gonna grab this.
I think it turned out great.
You're not. It's not too bad, right? I agree. Now I'm gonna just add it to my little drop down stuff here. We're gonna go do content next, and this page is done. And this page I've got to do one more thing. I go to code editor, click here, Control A, Control C, exit code editor, update for kicks. I'm going to actually close out that page because we don't need to build any more pages. I am going to come back here to the right here, and I'm going to paste that the code so it's there, it's backed up. I don't want to have to worry about rewriting that again. That took a while, guys. Okay, now I'm going to say this. We created a lot of pages last week. I just created more this week with this new tool. I was dying to show you guys last week, but I wanted to show you the fundamentals and focus on the basics. And then today I was gonna have some fun. And then the challenges gets, more interesting. That program, it's pretty, I mean, here, this got some intense fun now. So we got tune ads. So let's see.
That is so crazy.
It really is. It really is. Now I need to. I need 10 more. So I was going to hit regenerate response. That's 16. We need, if I believe right, we need more, but I'll just come back here and hit regenerate. That's 24 of them. And you do got to proofread some of this stuff, right? Okay, so there's 24. We're good. Now we're going to do biz. Yeah, I might be saying this weird, so let's see what it does.
Not even that stumped it.
No, it's, like, I like that. I might ask the question a little bit differently. But yeah, this is just, come on, this is insanely fun. Yeah, sorry this is taking so long, guys. I think I want more of those. We'll wait. I mean, look how many ads we're writing. Okay, so there's those. Now let's do content, right? That's not what I was asking. I wanted an article. So I asked it for how many words, and that's what I'm going to get.
That is
Copy.
just so amazing. I never get tired of watching that happen.
It really is, right? It really is. So then I'm
Now
gonna come
you,
back here.
now you gave us another rabbit hole.
Yeah, well, I mean, I look at it this way, you know, if you, and let's talk about some financial stuff while this is, you know, taking forever to knock out work that usually takes me way longer than this. It's just using resources to save time and money. So if you got Google AdSense and you're posting ads and you're making money, that's great. You're adding to the resources. But you know, I'm gonna trade this. I'm gonna use this tool to save me time on the ad creation, so I can spend more time on the ad posting. And it's just, you know, what's it worth you put into it, you know, and you know, everything we give you is designed to create more and more profitability. And then as you get better with the skill sets and applying it, this is just one of those areas you can just do that with. Okay, let's see. 5, 5, that's 5, 10. I need like 19 different ones, really. And then I'm going to tweak it a little bit. So I got those 10. I'm going to say it a little bit differently. 5 unique. And I'm going to say and dramatic. And I'm going to go to 300 to 400.
I would imagine the more specific you are, the better the result is. Is that correct?
Yeah, garbage in, garbage out. Copy. I'm gonna come back here and let's do 5 more.
You're so funny.
Now, when you guys are pulling these off the system, because you know, in the shared folders and posting the ads, you can modify these and make them your own, but you got something to start out with. And that's what people ought to realize is, you know, I'm using them this way, but you guys can take them and change them up all the time. Oh, let me get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to tweak it again. And I'm not saying it's going to be, I mean, garbage in, garbage out. If I didn't do it right for the perfection, it's going to give me something, a basis to start with at least. And let's regenerate a response, shall we? Should we do it again? Okay, that's done. And I'm going to go into Biosense. And I did the PBS. I came with more ideas I could write like forever. Not bad, right?
Still amazing. I'm just floored by what this tool can do for us. And when I say that, I mean just being that it's a tool that we still need to modify, but just want to clarify that. Rory, Kalisha's asking if we could ask you if you have shared your Google Docs that you've been working on yet. She can't seem
These
to
are always
access
shared.
them.
These are always, these are the headline and ad copy. You should have access to that. I'll put the link below too. Everybody should have access to this. It's where
I've
we're always
got
putting
the,
stuff.
I was just sharing the link in Skype. Would you like me to put it in the
That would be
chat?
great. Yeah, great.
Awesome. Got it. It's in there for you.
So now it's starting to pull stuff from the internet. Oh, well, I had that one, but let's see. Uh, that's 9. I think what I need 19. Yeah, I've changed it up a little bit.
Rory, when you started writing ads like 3 decades ago or whatever it was,
Yeah.
did you used to go to like the print shop and have them write your ads like at first? Or
No,
have you always written your own?
I've always around. I study
So
other. Let me tell you
crazy.
back. I took courses. I mean,
That explains it.
I took
That explains
courses.
it.
I took like anytime I could get in an extra class on English or writing or, look to ad copy guys. I had some amazing mentors. I got to give credit. There's this guy, and I stumbled on him at a conference. His name was Corey Riddell, and he died like in his 30s. But his ad copy ability, what he could write, like you visualize things so well. He just had a gift, and I studied all his stuff and learned. I learned from people. Right?
I was going to say, you've mentioned him before, haven't you?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'll give him kudos all the time. Yeah,
that's super interesting that you've always done it yourself, because you can almost tell that by just how disciplined you are in doing it.
Well, you want to, like, this is a major skill set that do you want to farm it out or do you want to learn it? And I'll tell you something funny. I was thinking about it, especially as I was reading my book again and remembering things. But I had two types of English teachers. And I only did a high school education. I did some college and figured out that was not going to work, so left that. But the thing for me anyway, but I had the professors I had professors, and I saw the teachers that would be like super strict about how I wrote and would just critique me and just say that, they didn't like the way my style was. They didn't like me. And then I had the ones that were just like, they just gave me praise. They loved the way I sent and did things and my enthusiasm on it. I had two sets. And so, you get your grades, but, you get to the point where, there's good teachers and good mentors, same thing. If you find somebody that's not helping you, go find somebody else. Like, the thing about what I like about what we do here is we have different MSIs that write differently. Everybody's got their own style. They're not wrong. They're all different rights, but find out your style and pick and choose. And that's the thing is, our uniqueness is there. And like, this is like a really good cheat for time, but it can't be used.
But your heart, I was going to say, but your heart is still in it, because you're not just leaving it that way. And it's funny because, like, I've watched you do this for years. And when I say this, I don't mean the tool, but I mean, writing it and, remodifying it and grabbing something that you didn't like. And you are definitely thinking every sentence out. And I just kind of wanted to draw attention to that, because I think people think this comes easy to you. And though it does, I don't think it was, again, like you say, it's like a skill set. And I can tell you that this was one of my biggest hangups when I came here. I could not write an ad to save my life, because even though I knew what I wanted to say, I couldn't put it into type.
Yeah, it's well, it's a learned thing, right? Like it is. Commitment to. I don't like some of these, so I'm just getting rid of them.
Exactly what I was just saying.
And that's the thing you got to do with this too, is you got to proofread it. You can't just like. I need to change my question up to.
I didn't mean to interrupt your thought process.
Oh, you're
I just
good.
thought it was.
This is thinking for me. And you just got to watch that too. We'll go shorter to 300 words. I don't even understand how this, I mean, totally works myself. Like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, it's almost scary, right?
I don't understand it because it just spits it out so fast. And I realize it's just like word grouping, but it actually makes sense when it's done. So I don't understand how it can do it that quickly. It's definitely a lesson on communication skills, right?
Oh, yeah. I pasted that in the wrong one.
I'm sorry, I'll quit interrupting you.
It's not you. Biz up. I'll do one more version of this one. And the main thing I was trying to do today was, well, let's get the ads ready to go, but we're going to post the ads. But this work I'm doing here, we all can benefit from it. Like, everybody can use these same ads in different places. You can
And
tweak
and
them,
if we
modify
modify them,
thing.
yep. And if we modify them like we're supposed to, they're going to be completely different anyway. So thank you for that. This is
Yeah.
a
So, and
I am so excited. I want to go post ads now. Gosh darn it.
We're gonna get there. Can't see with this.
And not necessarily dollar amounts, but you're going to let us know what your Google AdSense does after this, right?
Oh, absolutely. It'll jump up. I mean, it always does when I put this out there, and there's a little bit of luck. I don't know what article's going to grab the most, but I limit what the luck is to make it more of a planned success by posting more. So like what I'm doing here, I mean, I'm getting several things to post, and I'm going to go work on it, post all this, post all that, post this, post that, so that when I I set forth, I'm not just fishing with one line, I'm fishing with nets in the water. My odds are going to go up. That's what we're doing.
That's amazing.
There's 3. I think I just need 6.
I know the kids all do different types of work and things, and even some of them do things here, but are any of them writers like you?
Titan. He's been developing, and sometimes I like the stuff he writes, I'm like, who are you? Like, who are you? Yeah. Yeah, Titan's pretty good at it.
That's cool.
And he had some speech issues when he was younger, and he had a thing called cluttering, and we were told by certain teachers he was going to struggle in this type of a thing. He seems to do just fine.
It's a resilient.
Yeah, and you just push through it, but he sees things differently than I do, and that's what we all do. We all, and it's pretty powerful. So let's see.
Your guys' kids are so well rounded.
Yeah, they've had a lot of good examples, I think, for that. It's like anything, you watch them develop, and it's kind of okay. So I'm gonna do something totally different. Let's see. Let's see what it does.
Look at how fast that goes. So crazy. I can't wrap my head around.
Yeah, it's something, right? Do it again. I'm having fun.
We noticed. I feel like Tanya's gonna come in and poke at her watch or something.
Oh yeah, you and me both. Yeah, I gotta start playing.
Yeah.
That.
Do you feel like you're looking over your shoulder a little bit?
She keeps me on track. Actually, I have a
It's a good thing, yes.
So here's the thing. I got this right here. I am literally, guys, that was just me having fun. I'm gonna put it here. Let's see.
I am super excited about this.
I need to put it in the headlines and ad training. Okay, guys, pay attention. I'm going to do new folder, and I'll just put chat GPT ideas from Rory that need modification.
So cool. Thank you so much. That is just priceless that you put those in there for us. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. All right, Rory, here goes. I'm going to put this here. Yeah, it needs a title, right? So I literally come up with some of the weirdest things, and this is a great little way to just like get it going. As long as you know the tools and how to use it, it's good. But I just put the question in there. Somebody can take and run with this. Totally fine. Okay, I'm going to close that out. I'm going to close this out. We're done with this for now. And we're going to do this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stop this for a second. We're going to take a small break and then go to part 2 where I'm actually going to start posting ads. So we just did ad creation, copy creation. We're going to go post on 1, 2, 3, 4 different topics. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4 different topics. Headlines, copy, and we're going to rinse and repeat this out in different places. Right, so let me go ahead and stop this.